Back again to my channel? Wow! Thank you for your incredible support. Seeing this channel growing means everything. Today, I'm giving you another countdown, the top 10 romance anime, where a girl rejects a boy and deeply regrets it. We are revisiting the heavy hitters that defined the 2025 season, where prideful decisions met the cold reality of loss. Before revealing our first gem, remember to support the channel by liking and subscribing, and share so others can see. It really helps me keep these rankings coming. Now, let's get into the list.
Starting us off at number 10 is the 2025 masterpiece, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. This series perfectly captures the social regret essence. Our main girl, Kawaruko, attends an elite school, while Rentaro is seen as a scary delinquent from the rough school next door. As the video plays out, notice the subtle distance. Kawaruko initially hesitates to be seen with him in public because of what her peers might think, a silent, passive rejection. The game changer happens when she realizes that her pride is making her lose the only person who truly sees her. The chemistry shifts from a forbidden romance into a desperate attempt to fix her mistake. Watching her apologize with tears in her eyes is the lovely essence of this show. Produced by CloverWorks, this 12-episode run finished in late 2025. It's currently the gold standard for apology romance. If you want to see a girl fight to reclaim a heart she almost broke, this is your number 10.
At number 9, we have a story about protective regret. In this 2025 hit, the regret doesn't come from the main couple, but from the childhood friend, Oshi. You're looking at a man who spent his life rejecting his feelings for Yuki, thinking he was protecting her because she's deaf. He treated her coldly to keep her safe. But the game changer happens when a new guy, Itsuomi, enters and treats her like an equal. The chemistry shifts instantly. Oshi's regret hits like a freight train in the 2025 finale. Seeing him realize that his tough love rejection just handed the girl of his dreams to someone else is a total game changer for his character. Animated by Aja Do, this 12-episode series is a visual treat. It's a masterclass in too little, too late. That's our number 9. Coming in at number 8 is a series that uses regional regret to drive its plot. Hokadoka gals are super adorable, fun, and easy. The game changer hits when Tsubasa actually pulls back. He stops being the reliable shadow and starts acting like a normal, distant classmate. The plot shifts into a cold Hokkaido winter of regret. Fuyuki realizes the lovely essence of his presence was the only thing making her life warm. This Silver Link production was a highlight of the 2024-2025 transition. It's the perfect cold weather regret story. For a story about the warmth you lose when you say no, this is number 8. At number 7, we have the most satisfying rejection backfire of 2025. The dreaming boy is a realist. This is the ultimate study in the chase. Aika rejects Wataru daily, treating his love like a joke. But the game changer happens when Wataru wakes up one morning and simply stops. He accepts the rejection. He treats her like a total stranger. The chemistry shifts in an instant. Aika goes from annoyed to desperate in 3 episodes. Watching her try to earn back the attention she previously rejected is the most addictive regret content you'll find. Produced by Studio Gokumi, this is a complete 12-episode package. If you want to see the hunter become the haunted, start here at number 7. Moving into our top 6 with the absolute 2025 sensation, Make-9, Too Many Losing Heroines. Look at Anna Yanami. She's the losing heroine queen. She rejected the idea of her childhood friend being anything more than a backup plan for years. The game changer hits when he actually finds a new girl and leaves her behind. The chemistry shifts from a safe friendship into a soul-crushing realization of what she lost. Watching her eat through her feelings while realizing her pride cost her the love of her life is why this show went viral. This is an A1 Pictures masterpiece. The production value is theatrical level. For a 4K look at deep, realistic regret, this is your number 6. Breaking into the top 5 is the most atmospheric romance of 2025, Days with My Stepsister. You're looking at Saki and Yuta. In early 2025, Saki made a conscious, cold choice to reject any romantic, lovely essence for the sake of family peace. She treated their connection like a business transaction, but the game changer happens when she sees Yuta starting to build a life and a future that doesn't revolve around her. The plot shifts from a quiet slice of life into a heavy internal drama. Saki realizes that her logical rejection has left her emotionally stranded. The direction by Studio Dean uses a unique cinematic aspect ratio to highlight her isolation and growing regret. This is a complete 12-episode experience. It's the perfect binge if you want a story about the regret of being too mature for your own good. That's our number 5. At number 4, we have a character study in second place syndrome, bottom-tier character Tomozaki. Look at Mimi. She is the ultimate try-hard who rejects her own worth and her feelings for Tomozaki because she's afraid of losing to the main girl. The game changer hits in the 2025 finale when she realizes that by rejecting her own chance to fight for him, she's ensured her own loneliness. The chemistry shifts from a competitive friendship into a heartbreaking realization of what if. Watching her force a smile while her heart breaks is the most painful regret moment of the year. Produced by Project Number 9, this series has multiple seasons and specials finished by 2025. For a story about the regret of giving up too soon, this is number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the 2025 sports romance sensation, Blue Box. Look at Chinatsu. She is a basketball star who initially rejects the idea of a relationship to focus on her national goals. She keeps Taiki at a distance, treating him like a teammate or a roommate. But the game changer happens when she sees him finding support and a lovely essence from other girls. The plot shifts instantly. Her professional distance becomes her greatest regret as she realizes that his presence was her real motivation all along. The animation by Telecom Animation Film makes every drop of sweat and every tear of regret look breathtaking. This series had a massive run through 2025. It's the definition of a high-stakes romance. That's our number 3. Our runner-up is the undisputed heavyweight of 2024 and 2025, The Dangers in My Heart. You're looking at Anna Yamada, a top-tier model, and Ichikawa. The regret essence here is psychological. In the 2025 special episodes, we see the social rejection backfire. Anna hesitates to acknowledge their bond in front of her famous friends, a split-second rejection that cuts deep. The plot shifts into a heavy drama as she spends the rest of the season desperately trying to reclaim the lovely essence she almost threw away for the sake of her reputation. The lighting and direction by Shin-A Animation capture her guilt perfectly. With 2 seasons and specials complete, this is a massive binge watch for 2026. If you want to see a goddess realize her mistake, this is number 2. And finally, the number 1 spot for the most devastating regret in anime history, Oshi no Ko. Whether you're on Team Akane or Team Kana, the 2025 season was a masterclass in status rejection. The game changer hits when a prideful professional distance is maintained for too long. The chemistry shifts from a star-studded romance into a cold realization that they've become shadows in Aqua's world. The regret of not choosing love over their idol or actress status is the ultimate regret essence. The final scenes of the 2025 climax left the world in silence. Produced by Doga Kobo, this is the highest-rated drama of 2025. For the most beautiful, painful, and realistic portrayal of a girl who realized her mistake too late, this is your number 1. That wraps up our top 10. These shows from 2025 prove that sometimes the hardest lesson in love is the one you learn too late. Which of these girls do you think had the biggest regret? Go watch and come back to comment. We will be waiting. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this countdown, and I'll see you in the next deep dive. Stay lovely, and thank you.